Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to King of Dragon Pass. Let's go ahead and proceed into the next year. Alright, we've got 10 magic to distribute. Unfortunately, Firenna is injured. Godtalkers say that the omens indicate a typical harvest. They felt that our standing among the other clans would rise, no matter what foolish things we did. Oh, that's good. Let's go put 1 into mysteries, 1 into trade, 1 into war, 1 into herds, 2 into crops. And let's go ahead and proceed. We are, I think we're slightly below middle. Or are we right in the middle? I don't know, it's kind of hard to say sometimes. Yeah, let's proceed. And, Firenna suddenly got old. Hit age 30. We've got a lot of sick people. Might want to do something about that. Alright, got enough people on patrols. Let's go ahead and sacrifice, I think. $10 goods, 5 cows. We learned the workings of the trading ritual. We have too many hunters for the wildlands. Yes, I don't care. A wounded warrior stumbles desperately into the clan hall, an arm stretched out in silent plea for help. From the symbols he wears, you recognize him as a holy warrior of Urox the Stormbolt. He says that he was ambushed by chaos worshippers. After you tend to him, what do? You suggest that we send him on his way as soon as he's well. Don't even tend to him. Tell him to seek help elsewhere. As King Hjort once said, one needs storm bowls. Often one needs them to be somewhere else. Storm bowls are not exactly lawless, but most of them feel that rules are for other people. We've seen many ill omens and other signs of chaos recently. Give him what he wants. We don't want the Storm Bowls thinking we're stingy. Storm Bowl is brother to Orlanth. He is the bad wind, he is the smiter of chaos, and the breaker of furniture. He looks like a jolly fellow. I don't see what you're all afraid of. Let's see him on his way as soon as he's well. I think that's probably the best thing. We tended to him and escorted him to the boundaries of Artula. He spit on the leader of the escort party and said, "Our ignorance gave comfort to chaos." How do you respond? Scold him for his poor manners. Ha, let's see what good your manners do when Whackboth visits, says the Uroxy. You can bite me. Alright, let's see. So, we still have a lot of sick people, so let's go ahead and sacrifice to Chalana Roy. Go with curing. Cured 21 of our sick. Okay. It is now fire season. I think it's time to go on a cattle raid. Against the Tedanlings, of course. We gave up on our cattle raid because the Tedanlings had just fought off an attack by the trolls. And now we're being raided by the Old Owls. 14 horsemen and 136 swordsmen. Let's go ahead and use treasure. Grey net. Sacrifice to Orlanth. Drive them off and skirmish. Oh man. Wow, it didn't lose anyone. They lost a lot. The Old Owls tried to circle around us, but our slings and arrows took a very heavy toll on them. Fierce fighting ensued. We were forced off the battlefield, and the old Owls made off with 6 cows. They took 6 cows worth of loot. With their careful attention, our auxiliaries kept 1 warrior from dying and patched up 1 of the wounded. And we're being raided by the Tedanlings. Alright, I'm using the Grey Net. Sacrificing to Orlanth and Humocht. 2 magic. Take captives. Charge. Although the Tedanlings tried to retreat, we pursued relentlessly, and they could not escape. The battle didn't last long. Our magic blew away theirs, but they were able to rally. We were driven from the battlefield, and the Tedanlings made off with 6 cows and 2 horses. They took 9 cows worth of loot. Saranil, the young child of Karls, Hindala, and Kalai, disappears from their stead. A search finds his unconscious body out in the bush. He has 2 puncture wounds on his neck and has lost a great deal of blood. The people are afraid that a vampire is loose in the area. We must perform preventative ritual for the boy. Then we can think about what to do about the vampire. Cure the boy first, or the people will be afraid of what he might become. Then go after the vampire. Both Urox and Humoct despise vampires because they are undead creatures of chaos. Vampires serve the chaos god Vivamort, who teaches them to infect others with their unliving magic. If this vampire preys on little boys, it shouldn't be able to stand against true warriors. If we find it, we must send only a few weapon thanes so that it does not sense our approach. I don't have an opinion on this. Alright, let's conduct a ritual to protect Saranil from vampire magic. Saranil did not become a vampire of chaos creature, and even recovered from his wounds. We knew that our ritual had worked. Let's send warriors to hunt the vampire. I have, like, no more really good combat people. Other than you. Let's go with 5 weapon thanes. We did not find the vampire. Alright, hey, you're out. You're okay now. Good. Let's go ahead and I think it's time to get rid of some people. Oh, hey, we have an Orlanthi. His leadership is good. Just not great. I mean, if he improves a little bit more, then that'll be okay, but... Any other new people? Not really. Okay. Brandbrig. You're just not all that good right now. No weapon thanes. Can't reduce the footman anymore. Travel quickly. Up here. Brenna, member of the Six Brothers Ring, again approaches us. She seeks warriors willing to hunt the black worm, who is still terrorizing their Tula. Now they offer 5 cows worth of goods for any warriors able to fight. Offer to send warriors, but at a higher price. Nah, let's just send warriors to hunt and kill this worm. Let's send 5 weapon thanes. They came back from the hunt carrying worm scales. They had taken its trophies. They said the 6 brothers treated them fairly, paying what they said they would pay, and risking them no more than they did their own warriors. Your Carls find 6 of your horses with their throats cut. Their carcasses have been found with dung to make them inedible. You suggest we do nothing? It'd be disastrous to attack or accuse the wrong clan. Can lodge a legal claim, conduct a divination. I tell you, conduct a divination to identify the scoundrels who keep slaying our horses, then lodge a legal claim against them. A sacrifice will keep the horse slayers away. A divination will reveal them so that we can deal with them ourselves. If we sacrifice and still lose more horses, then we lose both horses and cows. Make them pay us instead. I know in my belly that the gutless wonders of Clan Konthasos did this as part of their feud against us. We must destroy them. Elmal, as horse friend, will help us protect our steeds. And I told you to watch out for sneaky horse killers. Let's conduct a divination. Now, I have no magic. The spirits of our ancestors said that this crime was committed by the Konthasos. The people were not surprised to hear this, for they were feuding with us. Let's attack another clan. Konthasos. We're sending everyone. Let's see. Allies, the Tree Brothers are down that way. The Tree Brothers said they were too busy with the... Oh, it's harvest time? Oh, that's not good. I didn't realize it was harvest time. Let's use the Fear Spirits. Let's kill as many as possible. Yeah, nice! Lost no one. We released the Fear Spirits from their gem, and they gibbered and raved among the Konthasos. Many of them ran away before the battle, chased by the spirits. We ran through a storm of missiles and smashed into the Konthasos. It was a short, nasty battle. Their magic was stronger than ours, but our courage was greater. We drove the Konthasos from the battlefield, striking them down as they fled. We captured 23 cows and 8 horses. We took 15 cows worth of loot. Due to the prompt healing, our auxiliaries kept 5 warriors from dying and patched up 3 of the wounded. Konthasos were expecting our attack, so we know they had slain our horses. People were glad that we had struck against our treacherous foes. Alright, so we got this again. Trollkin come to the Tula to deliver a message. Yep, from the Crag Spider. Let's see, take them prisoner. Send tribute to the Crag Spider. Offer cows or silver. Do not offer treasure. To a troll, the only thing more expendable than a trollkin is 3 trollkin. Release them and earn the gratitude of the trolls. Give them something edible, and don't trust it to the trollkin. They'll just run off with it. If that threat about Crag Spider coming herself is real, our days are numbered. Release the trollkin in the name of freedom, or take them prisoners and sacrifice them to Yurmal. Let's take them prisoner this time. What do you do with them? Trade them to another clan, sacrifice them to a god, ransom them to Crag Spider, make them thralls. Sacrifice them to a god. Well, you did ask for sacrifice to Yurmal. The God Talker said that the signs were good. Yurmal probably liked our gift of Trollkin. Okay, we don't want to do anything here. Let's see if there's anything else that we can do. We could get the protection. Summons of evil. I don't think we want that. Workings of the protection ritual. Excellent. Kengarl, a Thane of the Tree Brother clan, asks you for a gift of luck and divine favor on behalf of his people. He reminds you that you owe him a favor. Let's see. If we give him more than he asks, we will gain reputation for generosity, which will help us politically. We owe them a favor, but don't necessarily have to give them exactly what they want, exactly when they want it. Our clan magic is not so strong. We can't afford to give them the customary amount. Mutual favors help ensure peace, and peace is a blessing to both parties. If we are generous, it will be easier to bargain with them in the future. They've helped us, we should help them. Bad King Urgrain rarely granted favors, and when he asked for one, he found every gate barred and every sword drawn against him. Let's offer him gifts instead. How about 35 gifts and 5 cattle? I would prefer Gift of Magic, Kangarl said, but I suppose that I could find shamans to trade these gifts to them and receive spiritual power in return. Yeah, see, there you go. Still Earth Season. Who else could we sacrifice to? Okay, we have all of those, so I don't need those. Elmal. Horse Friend Ritual. The harvest was typical this year, but because we raided during Earth season, we were short-handed and couldn't take full advantage of it. I didn't realize it was Earth season at the time. Who mocked? Let's go for Lankermai. Oops, not build. Sacrifice. The clan lore ritual. Many of the sheep are sick. The Carls are worried that the disease spirits will grow stronger and infest the healthy animals. They figure that 460 sheep have the disease right now. Oh man, that is awful. The Cotters will take it hard if we don't try to heal the sheep. We need the Bell of Nivala. Our magic is sufficient, so we should beg Nivala to help us. They may not come, but we should ask Nivala priestesses to help us. They will know best. I can find shamans to drive away the disease spirits. After this is over, we should replenish our herds by raiding a clan with lots of sheep like the Zethnorines. We mustn't raid our neighbors just because we are suffering ill fortune. Let's sacrifice to Nivala for the sheep mother. Alright, it's important to cure as many as possible, so I'm going to go up to 15 goods. A quarter of the sick sheep were healed by Nivala's grace. The rest died mercifully quick. That is still a lot. Holy cow. Okay. I guess we'll raid the Zethnorine. Can I not raid the Zethnorine? I cannot. Can I cattle raid the Zethnorine? No. Well, then why would you tell me to do so, game? Fine, we'll cattle raid. Dang it! Alright, spend a point of magic. Plunder. Now, let's go with evade and survival. We pulled back before the Tadanlings were ready, and by the time their charge reached us, they were tired. But not tired enough. The battle didn't last too long. We were driven from the battlefield. That's not great. Baran Briggs' exploration to the north is attacked by a group of desperate outlaws. Kill as many as possible! More outlaws came to help the comrades. And he came home to heal. Man, he has a lot of luck. Sacrifice to Orlanth, who mocked, drive them off, skirmish. 9 Dark Trolls, 121 Trollkin. Proceed. There we go. Okay, well, we lost 3 fighters. We killed a lot of them. It's a shame you never really get much out of that. I think I need more weapon thanes. A new clan arrives in the area and claims part of your land. Like you, they left their homes in Hjortland because they cannot bear the tyrannical rule of the Pharaoh. You have claimed more land than you need, and we have more need than land, says their chieftain, Hindala. Surely no good Orlanthi... surely as good Orlanthi you will allow us to live here. Let's see. If we give them land, we are assured their gratitude. It would be good to have a proven ally as neighbor. In the time of Vinkot, our ancestors encountered people in need and adopted them into our clan. Their magic must be strong, for they made it all the way in the face of enemy pursuit. No Orlanthi owes anything to any other Orlanthi. They will be more tractable when we get some hot food into them. I'm not saying we should drive them off, but if we want to, we can crush the dirty jinxes with little trouble. Feast them. Then, when they are drunk and full, draw weapons. Oh, wait, that violates our sacred vows of hospitality. Feast them, then adopt them. So, well, let's go ahead and offer to adopt them. That day, they became one with Clan Dragon, and the Anmangarni were no more. The people were not pleased that we were granting membership in the clan to strangers. Among the prominent Anmangari leaders were Wilms, Leica, and Arkilla. Got up to 900 cattle. We got some more food, got a lot more population. I'm gonna say that that was probably a good thing. Still could take some more cattle out of that. Let's go ahead and bump up our patrols. I got a lot of weapon things now. Alright, so let's see. We got some new people, I guess. Leica, age 36, or Nalda. Wilms, age 29, Barntar. It's excellent with plants. Arkilla is new. Chalana Roy. Yeah, looks like the only new people we have. Let's see. I wonder if any of your combat skills would increase by exploring. Let's choose you. Still want to explore up here, slowly. The Carls, represented by Oralkarth, are up in arms. The clan is always at war. This incessant raiding and counter-raiding is plain hell with the crops. I'm not constantly at war. Have I mentioned lately how hard it is to keep both Carls and Weapon Thanes happy? Take the matter under advisement, then forget about it. Give the chief complainers a cow apiece. You could compensate them directly. They'll look churlish if they press the point. Harmast Barefoot once said, "Swill to the Carl is mead to the Weapon Thanes." Promise to curtail raids. Oralkarth is right. We're losing more than we're gaining with these constant raids. We can't give out cows every time someone comes to complain. That rewards frivolous petitions. You could compensate them directly. They'll look churlish. Don't swear an oath when a mere promise will suffice. Take the matter under advisement, then forget about it. Works for me. 26 babies were born. We initiated 28 children as adults. The clan has 256 more people, 169 more head of cattle, 14 more horses, and 217 fewer sheep than we did last Sacred Time. We produced 1,118 and 919 bushels. 88 were lost due to spoilage. Our crafters produced 93 cows worth of goods. Our market made a profit of 19 cows worth of goods. Wow, that's pretty good. All right. We're definitely bigger now. I'm not sure how that's really going to play out, but we're not really a great combat-oriented clan right now, which is kind of a shame. I don't know what we'll do about that, but hopefully we can get some more use out of some exploration. Anyway, we'll see how that goes next time. See you then, everyone.